What's up, guys? You're watching jmboytv, and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Dark and Velvet Night's official music video by David Gilmour. This was suggested by a patron, so you know I had to check it out. This will be my first time reacting to a David Gilmour new release, so I'm excited for that. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the many classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps us the channel tremendously. And if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestions, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs that got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
On paper that's shredded and torn, or carved into stones, lying shattered and broken. Branches beckoned along the wrong path, winding up in the past. And this dark and velvet night that surrounds us, dark and velvet night, I will wrap around us. It's softer than words that are spoken, or painted as slogans and flung to the lines, written on slips as the punters wait smoking. A leap of faith, the odds sky high, said goodbye to your place or mine. Don't like to make promises that I can't keep. Don't want to hurt this old heart or wreck my sleep, thinking how will we part? Will I hold your hand, or you be left holding mine? Between this breath and then, there's this airlock of time. This airlock of time. And this dark and velvet night that surrounds us, this dark and velvet night, I will wrap around us. It's softer than words that were spoken in the towers of great cities that toppled and drowned, engraved on gold rings or some other love token. No walls, no bells to sanctify this dark and velvet night.
Man, David Gilmour has still got it. His voice still sounds amazing. I love seeing a bit of the behind the scenes in this one. It's always cool to see how much goes into making these songs. And man, the instrumentation was fantastic on this one. Love the symphonic elements on this one, those violins, those cellos, those little flares they would do every now and again. Love the bass on this song, and I really enjoyed the placement of the drums. I think David Gilmour enjoyed him as well, as you can see by the video. Love the keyboard in the song, and I love the solo at the end. Just the way the violins were playing with him as well sounded so good. I also really enjoyed that middle section where they slowed it down, took out some of the instruments. Man, that had a great effect on this one. David Gilmour's voice was super smooth on this one, and I enjoyed the background singers as well. Then we get into the lyrics on this song. He said, "I didn't think this could be all that unto death do we, till you managed to lock and magic the key after a night of hard drinking and ecstasy." So these are some interesting lyrics. I don't know if I'll be able to decipher them completely. I believe he's talking about a relationship here. He's basically saying, I didn't know I'd be able to stay with someone for this long. Like, I didn't think it was possible. Maybe talking about his marriage, because he says, until death do we, which is like till death do us part. And then he said, until you manage to lock and magic the key. So maybe she put her spell on him. Next verse he says, it's softer than words that are spoken, blackened on paper that's shredded and torn, or carved into stone lying shattered and broken, branches beckoned along the path, winding up in the past. So this is some heavily symbolic language. Like, I would really have to take a deep dive to really know what this stuff means. I would need to know for 100% certain what topic he's talking about to really be able to extract meaning from this, because what he's saying isn't random, but it definitely seems like it's at a way deeper level. So without context, it's kind of hard to figure out. Next verse he says, in this dark velvet night that surrounds us, this dark and velvet night I will wrap around us. It's softer than words that are spoken, or painted as slogans and flung to the lions, written on slips as the punchers wait smoking, a leap of faith, the odds sky high, said goodbye to your place or mine. In all honesty, I don't really know what he's talking about, but if I had to guess, dark and velvet night is like symbolic of something. I'm thinking maybe it's like aging and slowly just moving closer towards the end of your life. So maybe he's kind of referencing him and his wife, and that dark and velvet just slowly surrounding them as they get closer to the end together. It's an inevitability, and it's kind of closing in on him maybe. That's just my guess. Next verse he says, don't like to make promises that I can't keep, don't want to hurt this old heart and wreck my sleep, thinking how will we part? Will I hold your hand or will you be left holding mine? Between this breath and then, there's an airlock of time, this airlock of time. Okay, so I was definitely right about that. He's kind of imagining who's gonna pass first, him or his wife. Will he be the one left holding her hand, or will she be the one left holding his hand? And he's kind of just imagining going through this process together, since both of them are aging, and he's just wondering how it will happen. But he knows that it's imminent. He feels that the end is near, and ultimately that it could happen at any time. And a little bit earlier he said it's a leap of faith going into the afterlife, but the odds are sky high that you will, because everyone has to die. So now this is making more sense now that I've got a little bit farther in it. Last verse he says, in this dark and velvet night that surrounds us, this dark and velvet night I will wrap around us. It's softer than words that were spoken, in the towers of great cities toppled and drowned, engraved on some rings or other love token, no walls, no bells to sanctify this dark and velvet night. So he's basically describing the imminence of death as like a dark and velvet night, like it's slowly moving in on you softly, and it's a dark thing. Man, this is some deep stuff. I'm glad I was kind of able to figure it out as I went along, because I did not think I was going to be able to at first. But man, David Gilmour always goes deep. He's always reflecting and thinking. This was a great song, great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I will catch you guys on the flip. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in helping to steer the ship in terms of where the music goes, you'll definitely want to check out that Patreon. You'll be able to get your suggestions to me directly. You can get your favorite deep cuts reacted to, or even just your favorite songs. On top of that, you'll have access to exclusive content, songs that got blocked here from YouTube from legendary artists like the Beatles. So if you want your suggestions to be the priority, definitely check out the Patreon at this link. You won't be disappointed. Hope to see you there.